Right, for Nutrien here in downtown Wagga, catching up with Mark Button. Hello, Butter.
G'day, mate. How are you?
Long time. We haven't done one of these, but it's kind of come around very, very quickly that time of year again, yearling sale time.
Yeah, it is, and I know we talked before we went on air. This time last year we were doing a run around Queensland, and I did get a chance to be in Queensland last week and see where some of those weanlings are at and starting to build a really good catalogue.
Entries are now open for the Eastern Seaboard sales, I suppose is the best way to put that at the minute. They close when?
Yeah, so close at the end of the month. They're open for the month of August. That's all of our sales except Bathurst. We do leave that one open a little bit longer. Generally, we don't close until the end of November.
Yep. We'll start off with Carrick, or Tasmania. Going to be still back at Carrick on Australia Day.
Yeah, Australia Day is the start of it. It's a nice little catalogue, but as you and I both saw last year, some really good quality horses. And you know, you look at the cost to get one back to the mainland. It's not that hard to get a horse over to the mainland if you buy a nice yearling over there.
And they're Tassie bred, which means they're eligible for the bow tie. They're going to go around in the Eureka. Some of those horses can be bred, go through those sales. Great prize money on offer in Tasmania as well. $14,000 first race. You get about $10,000 first win bonus. There's so many, much more incentive.
And again, even not bringing a yearling back, it's not hard to put a racehorse back on the water and get over there and spend a week or two in Tassie and support the racing over there.
And I think we worked out, we're not going to hold anyone to it, about $700 I reckon it was to get one back to the mainland. So anyone thinking about buying one, go there.
Quite affordable.
And a great weekend.
Oh, wonderful weekend. One of the really lovely tracks, isn't it? I think one of the oldest tracks in Tasmania, but probably one of the older tracks in the Eastern Seaboard.
23rd of February we go to Queensland. First of sales on the mainland. The Sunshine Star sale is going to be the third year?
It's our third year. We had the first one on the Gold Coast. This will be our second time back at the Albion Park home track, where we'll do a like Bathurst, where we cross-tie the horses in the racing stables. Again, I'd expect we've probably got 100 horses or thereabouts to plan to have this year. The first running of the Sunshine Stars is in November this year, so I think that'll see those graduates. And I think Gemma mentioned around 24 or 5 or 6 of each Colts and fillies eligible for this first one. So the odds aren't bad for a $125,000 2-year-old pacing race.
And it's probably one of those ones people need to be aware, because there's a fair bit going on that weekend as well with at the Creek, like accommodation, things along those lines. But it's going to be a destination place for people to go to get away from everything.
Look, I know one of the things we got asked with our business, how do we create an event around the sales weekend? But the guys at the Creek have done a wonderful job. You've got 2 nights of racing where there's driver slots. So 10 races Friday night, 10 races Saturday night, and some of the most recognised drivers in the sport will be in Albion Park for those 2 nights, and I'm sure we'll see a number of those trainers and drivers hanging around for the sale on the Sunday.
There's potential for a couple of overseas drivers being there to get out of the winter cold they've got in the Northern Hemisphere to get in there and enjoy it. So it could be a really good sale. It could be a great opportunity for people to sell horses to a different market as well.
Yeah, and I think if you look at all our sales this year, with the sunshine, with the slots coinciding with our sales in Brisbane, we go to Sydney on the 9th again of March, which is the Miracle Mile weekend.
Traditional weekend to you guys.
Yeah, that's right, exactly. You got the Carrick Australia Day. Again, it's an event in its own right. We go to Bathurst. We've moved Bathurst a week, so it's actually going to be the day after the final of the the Bathurst Gold Crown and the Tiara. So you'll see a lot of those trainers will hang around and support the sale, hopefully. And then we go to Melbourne on the 13th of April, which is our last sale for the season. But it's also going to be the same weekend as the pacing part of the Nutrien races.
So there's a big change there. We've got everything going on. People should be able to hear us as well. But Melbourne, same as a pacing for the 2025 season, but there will be a change to the trotters.
Yeah, correct. We've taken feedback, obviously, last year.
We'll keep it going, but you've taken feedback from people last year.
From a lot of the trainers and owners of the trotters asked if we would push back like we did in 2023, and we've taken that on board. So we'll confirm it. We've asked Harness Racing Victoria to just give us the best dates around that August-September period that fit in with the racing calendar, particularly focused on the trotter. And so we can come back to you with over the next couple of weeks.
Ever evolving, always working. That's the one thing you guys are trying to do.
Yeah, look, and I think for us, like I say, we've tried to put something with the weekend of the sale so that there is another reason. And let's look at it. Look, we want to celebrate the yearlings and celebrate the sport, and I think these yearlings. Someone made the comment they look their best they probably ever look in their life on sale weekend, and I think we want to celebrate. We breed a really good horse here in Australia.
Yep.
There's been some tough times in some of the states, as we know, but we're looking at the long-term benefits of owning a really quality, well-bred young racehorse.
Key dates there, we gloss over a little bit, 9th of March for Sydney at Warwick Farm.
Yes.
But that is Miracle Mile weekend, and then again for the New South Wales people. But I mean, plenty of Victorians as well can sell at the Bathurst market that suits so well. But that's going to come off the back of their Gold Crown Carnival as well.
Yeah, exactly, which is the 30th, I reckon it is, of March. So like I say, it's a week later than normal, but what it does give us, again, is a catalogue of horses that can be supported from people who have been there for the finals of one of the early race meetings of the year, the juvenile racing.
People want to know more, Bardo? Get yourself for yourself and Gemma?
Yep, we can say hopefully in the next 8 weeks we will have revamped our website, so hopefully that was...
Listening to people again?
Yeah, we did get our survey. That's the one thing we've been mindful of trying to work on, so hopefully by the time catalogues will go live late October, we'll have that up on a new platform, which hopefully is going to be a lot easier to navigate through.
Noms close again?
End of August for sale horse nominations, with exception of Bathurst, which will be November.
Yep, so make sure you're aware of those deadlines. Get in touch with Mark Barton, Gemma Smallman. I'll have the banner underneath, the best way to get in touch with you guys. But well done, Bardo. Look forward to it. It's going to come around pretty quick. We're just getting out of winter. We're technically still in winter, and we're already talking about the sales will come around very, very quickly.
And look, like I say, getting to Queensland last week, and some of these Riverina horses, seeing a few of the weanlings already, they've enjoyed a pretty good season, a lot of these horses, and I think we're going to see a really quality catalogue of horses across the eastern seaboard later in the season.
Thanks, Bardo. Thank you very much.